Welcome back, guys. I don't know how long it's been since I've posted a YouTube. I think it's been quite some time, and here we are now. I've been posting my Snapchat story kind of like this. People suggest I go back to YouTube. I might try. I'm not going to my workshop. I'm just going to try something. I actually want to film, or video, I should say. So I think it'd be kind of interesting, kind of cool. From a chainsaw, on how to start it an easy way. I'll turn the lights on in here so you can see me. Obviously. Let's get some light in here. And I don't think you guys want to listen to that annoying radio. But I'm here in the workshop today. I gotta try a little something new on the chainsaw. A little something I saw on TikTok. Is TikTok right? I don't know. But I want to try it. So, now here's the chainsaw. Before I start it, I need to check the gas on it. Because it's probably pretty empty. I've been cutting the whole weekend. But now it's Monday. I'll check the gas. I don't need bar oil because gas pretty dang good to me. I don't need bar oil because I'm not going to cut anything. This is just a new trick on TikTok. So they say you can pull this straight up and drop it and it starts right up. I don't think it's going to work. I want all you guys to put the bets in the comments or whatever you think. I'm put the choke on. Turn the on switch on. We're going to prime it. Let's go a good prime 6 times. Try it. So I don't know how many that's been. Alright, now let's try this. They say you pull it up. No, don't work. That does not work. I didn't think so. Let's try it again. No. Now I'm actually going to try to start it the way I started. So the way that guy started it doesn't work like I thought so. It does not work. That hurt my elbow starting that. I fell down to school today. It's kind of a long story, really. I fell down to school, fell on my arm. Kind of funny, kind of not. And it's kind of hurt my elbow all day. So, but that pulling chainsaw back kind of stretches out, which is a good thing. Stretch it out might not hurt as much. But that new trick that TikTok showed me is not true. But the chainsaw, I love this. It's a Home-Lite chainsaw. It's not a Husqvarna or a Stihl, that which a lot of people would prefer a Husqvarna or Stihl, I'll tell you that. Everyone has preferences. This is a Home-Lite 3816C. 3816C, or whatever you want to say, however you want to say. I can show you. Right there, you got it. I love this chainsaw. It does an amazing job. It cuts through anything I need it to cut through. The problem I have about this saw, anytime you get cutting wood and you turn it off, it does not like to start after filling it back up with gas. You run a full tank of gas, it does not like to start back up. And I don't know why it's so cold in the workshop, but we'll get back on topic. I don't know why it's like that, but it has been the whole time I've had the thing. It's been like that, so I don't have a clue. It's kind of weird. But I love the saw. It does a dang good job for what I need it to do, and I love it. And I wouldn't ask for anything better than this chainsaw. When I go do buy another chainsaw, my preferences will be probably a little different. I don't know what I'm going to get when I go back out to get another one. Down in a few years, obviously. I'd like to have this thing for a while because it was my grandpa's, and it feels amazing to be using my grandpa's, which he gave to me, which now is my chainsaw. It feels amazing to have something that his hands were on that he used to cut wood. We used to burn wood as his house, and this is all we used, and now this all is mine because he has a Husqvarna. Husqvarna's, his chainsaws, the Husqvarna, I absolutely love it. I run it. It's powerful. It can run. I mean, there's no problem with it. The problem with this one is you get the chain doll, it needs sharpened right away. Or it just doesn't cut. It just bogs right down and will not cut. I actually need to buy a new chain and new bar because I was cutting this weekend and I messed up the bar actually right up into here. You aren't going to see it, but I've actually messed it up in here and kind of bent it to where the chain now doesn't really stay on like it should. And I've already checked all this, got that the way I like it. That's the way I run it. That's me. I don't know about other people. That's the way I run my saw on that kind of setting right there. Or how tight my chain is. That's the way I like it. That's the way I run. And it does a good job. Everyone has different preferences when it comes down to chainsaws. Everyone likes their chain tighter. Everyone likes them looser. I like mine tight for what I'm cutting here, where I live, and the wood I'm getting into. I'd say that some wood that I gotten into this week really was hard on this thing. It struggled, and it showed. Shoot, that's bad. It's gonna be a cringy thing, but I will say this thing does an amazing job. It goes through gas quick, but that's all right. It does a good job for what I needed to do, and it cuts anything that I get it into. And like I said, it starts pretty dang simple and easy. I mean, I'll try to start it again here. We'll see how many pulls it takes here without priming it. You really can't set down anything and start it because it does. No, you gotta get it here, down here. You gotta get a hold of it. 2 pulls, pretty much like that. If she starts right up, she's up there. She'll idle good too. So I love it. Right there was the easiest start I have to do yet. that ate my elbow, so I'm done pulling that back for today. Until I at least get my elbow figured out or what really happened to it. It's because it's weird. I set it on the table, I can feel a bone that's touching the table, and I don't really have a bone. In my other one, I don't have a bone. Feels like this. That's how my bone feels in this elbow, like this, when I set down something. And this one right here, smooth. This one, it doesn't feel pleasant setting it down on something. But I am not worried about it. It will heal, should heal in 2 freaking days. Or shoot, when I wake up tomorrow, I should be just fine. But I love chainsaw, but besides I think I might start posting on here a little more. I don't know when you guys are going to see this. Depends on if I feel like posting it or not. But I think I'm post on here instead of Snapchat because that's what I did. And I know people aren't really liking it. And I know the people that get in my YouTube video, some people, I'm not saying everyone, some people enjoy sitting here and listening to me talk for hours and hours. I enjoy talking to myself, honestly. It's how I've always been. I'm a pretty talkative guy in real life. If you ever meet me, I'm pretty dang talkative. I can talk and talk and talk. If you get me in a good conversation, I can talk. You get me in a bad conversation, I'll say okay, and I won't want to talk to you. I'm one of those guys. I'll talk, but then I can be one of those guys. I don't like to talk, and I don't want to talk at all. And every time I do Snapchat, I'm pretty dang talkative, and I'm obviously, as you can tell, I'm talkative again today, and this will be my first video posted in a long time. And it's oh well. It's okay. Yeah, I know you guys can say you can see my breath today. That's kind of sad. April 17th, and you can see my breath in the workshop. When Saturday it was 83 degrees out. Right now, feels like 23 degrees out. Let's say, and I say the last in here, I think it's about 56, 40 to 50 max in the workshop today. And you can see my breath, and I think that's kind of weird. But I'm in an enclosed climate right in here, which is closed off, secured, and everything in here stays a whole lot warmer than it is outside. If I'd left this chainsaw outside, this handle right here would have been cold, and it's not cold at all to grab today. So it's not cold in here right now, really. I mean, I'm touching my vise right here. It's not cold, but I think I'm gonna post YouTube again. Maybe get back at it. Maybe here and hopefully maybe tomorrow or the next day, I got a video out of cutting a tree. It won't be a how-to. I'm not professional at cutting trees down, so it won't be a how-to at all by any means by Aiden Curl. But, say the least, you guys will see the way I do it and the way I've cut now about 17 trees. And so far, only one of them didn't go the way I wanted it to go. But it didn't hurt anything, didn't damage anything. Got it all figured out and solved away. And that tree's been down now for since Easter. So it's been down for a while now, 2 weeks, yeah. It's been down for a while now, and didn't hurt anything, didn't damage anything. This weekend I just cut down 2 more trees. They went exactly perfect. Because the one tree I was cutting, I got into some hard wood. And my saw did not want to cut it. But it did. It did cut it. It took a little bit, but it did cut it. But I was also running on dull chain. The next tree I'm getting into, cedar. Cedar. And then there's another pine. And the pine is a tall one. That's a pretty dang tall tree. I'm going to have to be a little careful on that one, a little eerie. Goes straight, and then it gets crooked at the top like that. But I should be able, if I get my angle in it perfect on the front, if I can get my angle in it perfect and get a good cut from the back, it should fall exactly perfect. And the cedar is a short tree. The reason I'm going to be cutting the cedar down is because in the ice storm we had this winter, it broke the top of it off, and it's growing into another pine, which really the pine behind it's awesome. It's a good looking pine. But the cedar, the top of it's broken off, and it's just grown right into the pine really badly. And you can see the pine branches over the actual cedar tree, but the cedar tree, the top's broke off of it now, so it's like no good. There's no reason to be there, but I want to keep the cedar. I'm going to cut it down, but I'm going to delimit, and I'm actually going to keep it because why? I might be able to make a dang good woodworking project out of it sometime. Now, obviously, in like 2 years, 3 years, it could work for a good post or whatever I want to use it for, like a light post outside to put down by the barn, put a light up on it. I don't know. It in the future might work pretty dang good for some project. Might maybe for some legs on a table or something I build, or a nightstand. I don't know what I'm gonna get into. And I built quite a bit of things out of this little shack in here. And some of you guys go, that's small. No, I built a lot of stuff out of this shack, and I'm learning over the years. I'm just learning and learning and learning, getting better and better and better and better and better at building things. Someday, my phone's really bad today, but someday I hope to be a professional at some of this woodworking stuff. Some days I want to have a professional lawn care business, and someday I want a big shop. A big shop. That's kind of funny to say, but I want a big workshop. And because I've loved this workshop to death, honestly. I don't want to set you up so maybe I can just sit here and talk instead of hold on to the phone. It's a little weird, I think. But might fall, might not. But I love my little shop in here. I built that loft right up there. That's done wonders here in the little space that I'm working with. It's done wonders. I have so much stuff up there that I don't currently use. Like a lot of my painting stuff, wood burning stuff, electrical stuff, and piping stuff. That's a lot of that stuff up there that I don't use very often. And there's also some lumber up there too. That is, and a big old shop back, I should say. And what else? I got a toolbox that I take to the campground, which is that yellow one right back there, Stanley on it. I put my DeWalt drills in there in the summertime and take that to my campground for my little tool box when I'm away from home. That's nice to have my drills on me, because I don't never know what I get into, and I've used them quite a bit over the summers. Over the summers I've been gone, and I've used them quite a bit, and I just bought that last year. It's done amazing. I think I got it for like 15 bucks at a garage sale. Like, whoa. I could have got cheaper, but the guy didn't want to go down in price, so I took it. And that was I would say maybe a good investment, maybe not. But there ain't much more up there really besides some sawhorses too, but there's a lot of stuff up there. I actually need to clean it out. It's kind of a mess up there at the moment of speaking. And that might be maybe a YouTube. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe cutting a tree might be a YouTube because I have 2 more I actually want to cut down. There's one that I'm looking right now. That's a birch that I want to cut down. But I'm not going to get into that one because that's right next to the house. And I could do the one safely. But the one, I couldn't do it safe. I could probably do it right now the way the wind's going. But I don't want to hit the house because I don't want to have to pay for it to get fixed. So I don't want to do that. But the cedar and the pine I want to cut is in the back. The pine is in the woods, and the cedar is kind of on the hillside going to my barn. So those ones won't hit anything that has to be fixed. The pine that I'm going to cut down only has stumps in front of it. I don't care if it hits another stump. The stumps need to be stump grind down anyways, but we don't have a stump grinder. I wish we did. I think we have like 13 stumps, but when we moved into this place, the place looked like crap. We've cut down so many trees after moving in here. That's really opening this property up. And really, as you guys know, I'm a big lawn care person too, so you might see a little bit of lawn care on here if I stay on this YouTube thing. This is going to be a long one, just a lot of talking, getting back. I think I get back, and then I quit. Get back, and then I quit. Well, I don't know if I'm ever really going to pick this whole YouTube thing up if I ever post this video. I might talk to a few buddies of mine, see if I should. Because it's going to be cringy as crap, and nobody's going to listen to it. I don't even like watching my own videos. That's kind of funny to say, but I don't. I really just don't. I find it weird. I don't know. I just don't. But I don't. we might end this video here because it's just getting overly long. Already going on to 20 minutes. I don't think you guys need another 10 minutes of me talking. I think you guys have had enough in this video. So I'm going to end it right here. And you guys will find out if I post this video or not. You'll find out if I do post it. You will find out if I post another one or not. If I do keep posting, I hope to do a tree falling video, a little lawn care video on my lawn, and just some other projects I get into. Maybe a woodworking project if you want to see a woodworking project. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to see. Drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And maybe I'll keep posting. If you subscribe and comment and like, I might keep on the video posting. So, you guys will see. But anyhow, have a good night. See y'all later.